Hi, it's Leslie Meredith with Breakbulk Events and Media. I'm here in the studio with Hugh Cox, CEO of RAK Ports. Welcome, Hugh. It's great to meet you.
Thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
It's great. I understand that you have big news coming out of RAK Ports, so tell us what that is.
We do. So RAK Ports has 60 berths today, and we have a draft of anywhere from 7 metres to 18 metres. From a size and scale point, we're looking at about 10 million square metres of free zone we offer today, plus mainland, ship repairs, shipping and marine lay-bys. But the big news we have today is that we're announcing our new port, which is what we're calling Saqr 2.0. Saqr 2.0 will be targeting the liquid, the project, the breakbulk, and the marine sectors. And by marine sectors, I mean we're looking at ship recycling, we're looking at ship repair and ship maintenance with dry docks. But on the exciting part is we're about to have our Dubai moment. And the Dubai moment is 30 years later. And it's coming we'll be opening in 2027, but our port will have direct access to around 5 to 6 million square metres of free zone. And that is all within a 5-kilometre radius of the port. There is no more crossing roads, there's no more red tape. We are targeting the removal of red tape. We are targeting about how we can actually work and partner with our customers, be it fabrications, oil and gas, liquids, project cargoes, wind, renewable energies, power, to actually unlock the potential of that port, but also unlock the land, because they're a connector. The land will work as the connector to the port, and the port will work as a connector to the land. So it goes hand in hand. And the new port we're announcing is Saqr 2 is catering for anywhere from a 12 metre to an 18 metre draft. It'll be rated for heavy project cargoes. It'll have short-term solutions so people can lay up on the short term, but also transition through to the long term. So if you need to lay something up for 6 months, fantastic, we can help. If you need to lay something up for 25 years, fantastic, we can help. It's all about trying to create enablers and facilitate trade. And being in Ras Al Khaimah, we are lucky enough to be owned by His Highness of Ras Al Khaimah, so we can actually target the red tape to work with the customer. So it's an exciting perspective. We're opening in 2027.
Oh, 27.
27, okay. The first base will be available. We are then on a building case then of phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 from a port's perspective. So phase 1, 27, phase 2, phase 3 will continue to be built on the back of it. So phase 3 could be built as soon as 2030, which is exciting. But that will take us from 60 berths today, that'll probably take us up to around 72 berths in 2027. On top of that, our free zone is an expansive free zone. So it's 5 to 6 million square metres today, but I've actually got the opportunity to increase it by another 9 million. So it could be totaling 14 million square metres with another phase to go on top of that. So we're very lucky in our location that we're on the entrance to the Arabian Gulf, but we're also very lucky that we can reclaim land and we can build land quickly and efficiently and effectively.
Yeah, absolutely. So in a nutshell, can you tell me what is the economic impact for the region with this new port through phase 3? Okay,
so for the region, the economic impact is we'll grow our customer base and we'll enable customers from a project cargo or fabrication point. We think Saqr 2.0 and the free zone connected with it should create upwards of sort of 10 to 20,000 jobs for the region. That is just in phase 1. Phase 2 and phase 3 will add on additional workforce. We could be pushing anywhere up sort of towards 30,000 jobs. Now, from a port's perspective, on the back of that, we're actually creating accommodation on site so that your labour can be accommodated on site so they can be riding to work or walking to work. It sounds funny, but we're doing all these niche little things so that we can be more friendly with the environment. Mm-hmm. Our port itself is being reclaimed via limestone. And limestone from an ocean point has been working well for us. As soon as we actually put the limestone in, coral is growing on it within 7 to 14 days. The fish life is there straight away. So it's little niche things where we're trying to be a little finicky on how we play. But from an economic point, we are taking that limestone from the local environment, being in Ras Al Khaimah. It comes across, we put it in now, we install it, the cement will come from our local environment. So it's actually a very, very big local push for actual putting money back into RAK and then bringing money into RAK, but also empowering customers in RAK. And the biggest thing for us going forward is that we can start to target new industries, the renewables industries, the wind industries, from a short-term hub, but also from a manufacturing hub. So wind turbines now are not just made of steel, the actual stands, they're actually looking to make them out of concrete. They think it's got a better life expectancy. Ras Al Khaimah produces 40 million tonnes of concrete per annum. So we're in an ideal hub to actually utilise the concrete, prefabricate it on site, and then export it out. Our advantage then to give to the customers is our road network, our free zone, our connectivity to the port, but also their ability then to use the biggest vessels in the world to maximise their cargo and their freight volume per shipment. We're moving away from capping customers. We're enabling on that front. So it'll be more cost effective. They will be more cleaner, greener in their shipping, which is fantastic because bigger ships, more cargo, end of the game, less ships, hopefully less costs as well.
That's amazing. Very environmentally friendly, it sounds like, and I'm hearing some circular economy too, which is great to hear.
And the circular economy is a big thing, but from us as a port, we have to challenge what we do today from an environment point.
Right.
And we've got to start working on the small things, but also the bigger things. So how do we offer electrification on the berth? How do we help vessels when they arrive? How do we power vessels when they arrive? How do we actually lower our footprint within our ecosystem of things that we can handle? How do we do this, but also target costs at the same time? So it's a little hand in hand that we're working towards to see how
You've got a lot of balls in there.
Yeah, we do. It's good. It's going to be fun. But we're probably what we consider ourselves the best kept secret in the UAE. We have the biggest bulk port in the UAE and in the Middle East and Africa today. We do 65 million tonnes of export import each year from one port. The port next door to it does another 30 to 35 million tonnes of import export. That's mixed between bulk and project cargo. So right now we're pushing 100 million tonnes. Last year we handled 4,000 vessels, but not too many people have heard of us. We play on the outside. We've got big land. We've got opportunities to grow it. We're a niche player, but we have very strong partnerships and we're in it for the long term.
Right. Well, sounds like we will be hearing a lot more from you in the future. It's exciting. So definitely keep us up to date.
Can't wait. Look forward to it. Thank you for having me.
All right. Thanks. Been good talking to you.